Hi, and welcome to another episode of Type with Me. In this episode, we will see and look at utility types within TypeScript. So one of the utility classes in TypeScript is partial. So what does partial do? Well, it makes all the items within your type block item as optional. So it's the same as this and this, of course. So if we now create block 1, for example, and we do something like this, title partial description make all properties optional. Of course, we need to have a comma here. And I can do something like let block 2 equals, and then title to update, for example. And now we can do the following: update block 1, block 2, right? It's okay. If I now put here block 2, you will see that he has a problem because, of course, he doesn't have a description, right? So that works. And we could, for example, do just as console.log to show you how this works. When we execute this, do node dot, we get title to update and description make all properties optional. So he will just add all the properties of block 1 that are missing towards block 2, right? And that's because of the trick of the spread operator. So first of all, we put 2 blocks, so partial and make all properties optional, and then we put the fields to update, which is here the title to update. Or for example, utility types partial, for example. So it's a great trick to use into your applications, right? I hope you see the possibilities of it. And we are going to go for our second utility. So another utility would be the read-only. So he will put read-only flags towards properties, right? So when we now do block 3.title equals something, we'll see that the compiler complains. So we cannot do that with title, and either we cannot do that with description, right? It will give the same kind of error. Right, so second utility is read-only, which is also very useful to use that within your application. When you have something like an object and you want to pass it by, but the properties needs to be all read-only, you can very easily do that with this utility type. So another useful utility is record. So here we have page info, and here we have page, and here we have a record which consists of a page. These are properties of page and of page info. For example, if we remove here home, you will see that he will complain because he will say, hey, I need to have home. Yeah, home is missing. So we can put it back. We can, for example, put another page there, which will be of type items. For example, when you have a blog and you want to have some items there, you can have a title, which is my blog, for example. But of course, we need to add it here, right? I know it's not that kind of easy to understand, right? But yeah, construct a type with a set of properties k of type t. All right, great. So another useful utility is pick. So what does pick do? Well, it picks certain properties from an interface. So for this one, we have our to-do, which exists out of title, description, and complete. But we are not interested in complete. We just are interested in title and description. So we have a to-do preview, which will be of title and complete, because the description is not important for us. Yeah, but we could eventually also do something like this. Description, for example, and of course he will complain here, so we will put here yada yada yada. Cool. So the opposite of pick is omit. What we now going to do is just remove certain things out of it. Right, so what we are going to do is now remove complete. So we remove completed, and now this is still working. Great. So another utility type is omit. So another one can be something like this, non-nullable. So it will just extract undefined and null and undefined from it, right? So when we hover over it, you will see that it's string, and here you will see that it's string and a number, right? So, and then the last one for today will be the return type, for example. So for that, we can very easily provide a type, and that type is of type, yeah, like here an arrow function, and then that arrow function will return something, and then for that we have the return type, right? So it will be void or unknown or number or any. So there are useful cases to use that too. I hope you enjoyed this video, that you learned a little bit about it. These are some of the utility types of TypeScript, not all of them, but just to give you a grasp and some useful tools to go and use them in the field. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you next time. Bye.